All right, what's going on, everybody? I am going to change the oil on my Indian again, but why I'm recording it this time is, for one, let's see if I can get the oil filter off without fucking wrecking it. And then I've got the Votex oil drain plug, which is supposed to be magnetic, and it has, here, let me open it up real quick. And it has a end that you put a socket on instead of using an Allen wrench. So this is it. I'll try to put a link. I got it off of Amazon, but the part number's there. So that's it. It's got a regular socket into it. So I'm going to put this bad boy up in the air and see if I can start this process. It started bugging me about oil change a couple times I rode it. So I need to change the oil in it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to raise it up. See what kind of mess I can make. I sold my Harley, that 2012 Sportster 72. So this is I'm an Indian only guy now. I don't have both. But I think that's all right. I like to have a, lowrider ST, I think, would be my next look at a Harley, I think. So hopefully I can set this up somewhere where you can see everything. But this is the oil plug. This off. All right, like right there, that's the oil plug, and then the oil filter. The oil filter's here. If you can see right there, see it? The oil filter's there. It's kind of in front of the bike, so that's what I struggled getting off last time. And then it's just buried inside of here. So that's it. It was a pain in the rear to do that. So I'm filming this one on my DJI action camera. We'll see if I like the video quality of that opposed to my Sony camera. Get the Allen for it, which I don't know what size it is yet, but the problem why I did this is you strip that thing out, you're in a world of hurt. So you gotta have the right size Allen key, but I got like the kit. Luxavon, I guess is the name of it. Now the videos, all the videos I've seen on this, it says reuse your O-ring for it. I'm not a big supporter of reusing O-rings, but now, that being said, I bought the Indian kit for it. So it's gonna have an O-ring with it. 6mm is pretty tight in there. Now, you gotta take, I think this is like this kickstand stuff, you gotta take that off, so let's figure that out. Take the kickstand stop out so it's kind of in your way, I guess is what I'm saying. It's just one bolt, from if I remember correctly. And I'll tell you what size it is here in a minute. Guess. 10mm. It's a 10mm to take this off. So that bolt you gotta take off, it's 10mm. Okay. Now I'm using the DJI action camera because The last video I took doing brakes on the rear, major issues with focusing. So the brakes I did on that 2012 Sportster that I sold, where did I put that 6mm? No, it's on already. Where did I put it? I put it on the thing. Oh no, that's pretty tight. Ah, wow. So 6mm Allen key. So basically this is the same. Looks like this has got a copper washer on it, but that's where you put the O-ring at. But I do have the kit. It's just dirty. I don't think I see any, man, there's a little bit of metal in it, but, and again, this has a magnetic end to it. It's pretty strong too. Ah. What size is this? 12mm? 12mm fits pretty snug, so I'm going to let that drain. What's good about Indian is they have, you can download their, I guess, manual for this just right on their website or whatever. Don't get that with Harley, I can tell you that. I mean, I've got you can get Harley manuals online, but Indian just gives them to you. Maintenance or manuals or whatever. While that's draining, let's look what's inside of the oil kit for the Indians. There's 5 quarts of oil. There's no transmission fluid, there's no primary fluid. It's all the same. You get a row ring, that copper washer, which I'm not going to use, and then a filter. Go back to the camera talk. But I've got the DJI Mic 2, which you can do wirelessly to the camera. So that's kind of nice. I don't have to have the transmitter on or nothing. So there's 1 quart of oil, 2 quarts of oil, 3 quarts of oil, 15W60. That does not look right. What the? Did I buy the wrong fucking kit? That filter looks small. Let me see. I have to look it up now. That oil filter is, I don't know, it is. That's small. It may be all right. It just looks small. But when I'm looking down there at that oil filter, it's small too. 15W60. See if I can get the kit number off of it. You'd think that it would give you item 2884171. 2884171. Okay, I got it. So the kit number is there, 2884171. And then the kit on the box itself is 2884171. Okay, good enough. Let's see if I can find the manual that I got. Again, if you guys want this, you can email me at Tracy@TSW Garage, and I can email you this. Again, it's on Indian's website, so it's not like I'm giving you something that they're not putting out. Engine oil capacity at change with filter, 5 quarts. So it takes exactly 5 quarts of oil. Not 4.5, nothing weird. So just put all the oils in it. I did run the bike a little bit. New plug, new filter, new copper. I mean, I guess I could put the copper one on there because this does come off. But I don't know if it's a necessity. And then the O-ring that goes with it. Part number for the copper washer, I guess, is 104865. If anybody knows the size of the O-ring, maybe if you didn't buy the kit and you need an O-ring or want to replace your O-ring, somebody can put a part number or the size of it. So if you have, or can go get O-rings. Anyway, I'm going to just put the O-ring on, probably. Okay. All right, the O-ring's on. Damn oil filter off of it. I think it's a 14 flute for that. Yeah. You can buy one, but I just went to Autos. I looked it up, see what it needed, but this is for a Toyota, 14 flutes. And it seemed to fit. All right, well, this oil filter is like right here. You can't see it, and there's really no good way to show it to you, to be honest. I'm just going to see if I can pull this off here. Wish me luck, I guess. Oh, it came off. That's what happens when you don't put it on with the force of Hulk. My oil filter wrench is stuck on there. Yep, now it's just slicker than shit. Okay. All right, well, I'll let all this stuff drain. Yikes. This is still draining. So we'll just let her drain for a while. As far as I know, this is the second oil change this bike has gotten. I don't know what the prior owner did, because I did buy this used. It's not dripping out of the oil filter housing anymore. So, yep, that's just a small ass oil filter. Well, it's still dripping a little bit, but I am not going to wait anymore. So I'm going to put the drain plug back in, and then put the oil filter on. And if this doesn't work, I can just always go back to the other. The other drain plug. Put this over here and put it just my ratchet in oil. Okay. All right, oil filter. I just cover that. Anyway, I'm putting the oil filter back on. That's all I'm fucking doing here. Yeah, I guess it's easier said than done. I'm going to hand tighten it, probably. All right, hand tighten it, then a quart at a time. I'm going to snug it up and then a quarter turn, because hand tight for me is not very tight. All right. Okay. Oil filter's on. Oil plug, oil drain plug is in. The next thing I'm going to do is put oil in it. It says put 4 quarts in. Start the bike, let it run for 30 seconds. You know what I should have done was took that out. It would have drained faster probably. Put that there. No. 2 quarts of oil. Once I put the 4th quart in, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff up on my workbench, then lower the bike down. Drain all the oils out. Gotta put the kickstand stop on back on here too. That's the 4th quart of oil. Okay. 4 quarts. Put the lid back on, let her run. Let's put the kickstand thing back on. Get this back in here. Which I've put everything back up. 10 millimeter. this thing only goes one way too, so. I did not just do that. I just did that. I just dropped that thing in the oil. Okay. Let's see if we can learn our lesson here. Let's move that just out of the way for a minute. All right. Let's do this again. Okay, that's back on. Just drain out. Okay. Oil plugs in. I know it's in gear, but it doesn't, I can't see it. Where is it? It's not neutral. It's in neutral now. If your neutral light is not on, don't start the bike. You know what? I'm just gonna lower it. Get this stuff off and lower it. Which has got a shit ton of oil in it. This one, which is not that big of a deal. All this stuff out the way. We're going to start it, let it run 30 seconds. What'd you do to him? What'd you do to him? Turn it off. Put the other quart of oil in. I like to see. I don't know if you guys heard when I first started it up, you get that little bit of ticking in there. All right, we're going to put the dipstick back on, and I am going to start it and let it run. Check it. Sure there's no leaking, which it doesn't look like, out of the new drain plug or the oil filter. Looks good. Things looking good. Okay. You have to screw this all the way down too. Well, I don't know if you can see that or not, but in between full and add. So we should be good on the oil. Put four quarts in. Start it for 30 seconds, let it get through the system. Stop it, add your other quart. I let it run for 30 seconds again and check it, and that was, for me, it was good. Add accordingly, but you'd have to go get another quart of oil. So anyway, all right, anyway, that is oil change. And again, I did this for two reasons. One was to put that new drain plug in it that's got a magnet on the end of it, and it's what, 12 millimeter socket. And then check to make sure the oil filter wasn't a pain in the ass to get off. So, and it wasn't. But anyway, if you like this video, if you like any of my videos, like, subscribe, comment. It's all free if you want to take the time to do it. I appreciate you, and we will catch you next time.